Okay, normal guys that you know that are out for all of spring. Updates on other guys. Darius Rogers still not cleared with the hamstring. Marquise Lee still not cleared. DJ Morgan not cleared. Jordan Simmons not cleared. Sua Cravens was unable to go today. Kevon Seymour and Marquise Simmons. So unfortunately, a number of guys out. That was 19 guys were out, and then two more, and Demetrius Wright and George Farmer came out during practice. Practice was very physical. Really excited about the goal line mentality that the defense had about really changing the line of scrimmage by how they got after the offense and the mindset down there. So another very long, physical, tough practice, which was good to see.
Tom Brady was here today. Did you have a chance to speak with him?
I did not. We were up there in meetings, and he was out there throwing.
Who was he throwing with?
I felt bad because I couldn't figure out if it was Wes Walker or the new guy they signed. Because it was a short white guy, I know that, who was really quick and caught everything. So it was one of those two probably, I'm guessing.
Some of the guys have said it's the most competitive spring, in a while. Do you feel the same?
I do. I think it would be like our first one. We went back and pulled out that tape in the first spring. When we did the drill, like what we did Saturday in the Coliseum, and just kind of watching that. 'Cause you never know exactly how your memory is, and watching that. I feel like when we came in here, we were trying to establish a physical mindset, and I feel like that's how we practiced. That first spring, and so I feel like we're doing it again. That's really, what the theme has been to our assistant coaches and our football department is, approach this off-season/season like we just got here, in the mindset that you have when you first get to a place, and how competitive you are, and always trying to find, a better way to do something or a way to make some player better in some way. And so, if you're going to say that you're going to, approach it that way, then you got to do the whole thing like that, and that's what we're doing.
That scrum there at the end, I know you don't want guys picking up 15-yarders and getting ejected or anything, but is there a positive? I mean, in spring practice, is there a positive that you can take out of that, at least, from the defensive perspective?
I mean, like when we led the country in penalties and we were 6-1, and then we got that fixed, didn't have any penalties, and only won one more game. So I mean, it's always a tough line. You want your defense to be physical and the way they were in the goal line and the mentality, but also make great decisions. So just like we would be if we just got here, we're right now into the going extremely hard and physical, creating that, and then when the time comes, back them off.
The Brady being here, is that like a normal occurrence during the off season?
Yeah, I think he's been. I feel like he's been here every offseason. They come out here and work with the same guy, and Castle that has. I think Breeze has been out here before, and Barkley worked with him a little bit. I think it was last offseason. So a lot of the guys end up coming out here last week. A couple other guys were out here as well last week. Philip Rivers was here last week too.
Do they have to clear that with you first, or how does that?
No, that doesn't go through us. Tom House, it doesn't have anything to do with us. Obviously, we let those guys use our field, and sometimes they're not. Sometimes they just want to, come up and work out, and so then sometimes they'll ask, to use the field.
What do you think
Philip did last week? Go ahead.
Sorry. What do you think of the hiring of Andy Enfield as basketball coach?
Yeah, I think it's a great hire. I think it brings excitement to the basketball program. He's done a great job of creating a style of play down there. I know from speaking with him, he's very excited about the job and coming here. And also, you're getting a guy that has a certain style and flavor of play that I think kids will want to play in that style, but also, understands the academic side of a private university, being an academic guy himself in college.
What were the circumstances of you speaking with him?
I just spoke to him on Sunday, really about the program and about Pat and Max, and he just had some questions about some things.
After going back over the film Saturday during the scrimmage. Did either of the quarterbacks kind of stand out in any different areas?
Well, Max Brown didn't get many opportunities just because we had some sacks in there, and there just weren't many passes. I thought the other two guys did really well. Cody made some big throws down the field. Max Whittick, if he doesn't get the drop, on the post would have had a almost perfect day. So I thought they both did really well. I thought in general the offense did really well, and I thought it had to do with the balance of being able to run the ball so it wasn't a pass-heavy day.
With Khaled Holmes gone, who do you anticipate stepping up being the leader of your own line?
Oh, I don't know that yet. We're just trying to find the 5 best guys, and we'll figure out who that leader is by the way they play and the performance, not just how they talk.